Hey, what is going on, guys? I am back. I have been gone for a little while. Had a lot of stuff come up. I'll probably do a separate video just to get you all kind of like caught up to speed with where I'm at with everything in my life and movie-wise and all of that. But I really wanted to focus on getting a new Blu-ray update video out there. So I got a huge stack. I'm gonna fly through these here as quickly as possible, talk a little bit about each of them, and then probably do a follow-up video just to kind of get you all caught up to speed with where I'm at here. So I'm going to jump right on into this. Alright, so first up, we've got Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and my favorite movie of last year just completely blew me away. Everybody was waiting for that solid Star Wars film again, and, you know, Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, and the whole team really delivered with this movie here. I'm sure you all have seen plenty of unboxings, but I do have to show this slipcover is gorgeous with the emboss here, and I love that they did the black casing on that there. So really, really love that release. Now, the one that I thought was going to kind of be the flagship release was going to be the exclusive for Target. And I still really like the release here. I was slightly disappointed because I thought what this was going to be is kind of like the books that they do for the Hunger Games, with this being a slipcover, but this is all just part of, you know, the book packaging here, and this is the cover. Still really nice artwork, though. You got the front, the back, flip it open once here, and then when you go all the way open, you got some stills of the cast there. Awesome release, but my favorite release was the Steelbook exclusive from Best Buy, and that is gorgeous right there. I absolutely love this cover. Killer shot of Kylo Ren there, and you got Captain Phasma on the back. And yeah, awesome release. Star Wars: The Force Awakens blew my mind. Absolutely loved it. Now, if it wasn't for Star Wars: The Force Awakens, this movie would have been my favorite from last year. This is hands down a masterpiece, and that is Ex Machina. I cannot recommend this movie enough. It has Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac in there, who are two from Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This movie, an absolute must-see, sci-fi classic, masterpiece, you name it. That's a perfect movie right there. Loved it. Next one we got here, and I was really looking forward to this movie. I unfortunately missed it in theaters, but just picked it up now, is Krampus. This one here comes from Michael Dougherty, and before this he did Trick or Treat, which was all Halloween themed, and that was one of the best horror films in the last decade, 2 decades, probably ever. Check out Trick or Treat for sure. This one here, he kind of tackles the Christmas lore here with the, you know, the dark spirit of Saint Nick Krampus. Good movie. I like Trick or Treat a lot more, so it's so hard to kind of compare these, but he has such a unique style of filmmaking, and I really am interested to see where this guy goes with everything. I had a lot of fun with this movie here. Next one, we got Goodnight, Mommy. This movie here, it's one of those movies when you get done watching it, it's really hard to kind of like put your stamp on it. You have to almost sit there and kind of ponder for a couple of days. There's a lot in this movie I really liked, and I thought this movie was so close to being kind of like a perfect horror film almost. The one thing, though, is they didn't do a good job hiding what like the climax to the ending is. I don't want to kind of like give away anything about this movie at all, but I had the whole movie figured out real quick, and just they could have done a better job, I think, kind of concealing it. Other than that, though, it was pretty solid. Next, we've got the Peanuts movie. This movie was awesome. If you like the Peanuts, you're going to love this movie. That's really all you can say about it. Next, we got Eli Roth's latest, The Green Inferno, and another one that I did pretty much enjoy for the most part. I really didn't think I was going to care too much for the characters, and this movie is going to focus like 100% on the gore and everything like that. And for the most part, the first half of the movie, I was kind of on board with like where they were going with the characters, and then it turned into a gore fest, which, you know, was really nice, and they had a really good gore in here and stuff, but the movie lacked a little something in there for me, but overall, it's pretty solid effort by Eli Roth there. Next one here, we've got the Target exclusive Steelbook for Creed. This movie was awesome. Completely reinvigorated the Rocky franchise, and I absolutely loved Rocky Balboa, and it was like a perfect ending to the character Rocky, and this movie does such a beautiful job bringing Rocky back into the mix, but not focusing on him. You don't have to see the other Rockies to watch this movie, but there's, you know, a good amount of little nostalgia in there, but they don't throw it in your face and like force feed it to you, which I really like. This is, Adonis Creed's movie, Michael B. Jordan, 100%, with that little extra spice of having Rocky, Stallone in there. So, awesome movie. Cannot wait to see where they go with that new franchise with Michael B. Jordan in there. Next, we've got What We Do in the Shadows. Go see this movie. This is classic comedy. This is one of those comedy movies that I've been waiting for a long time. comedy has not been doing it for me as much as it used to. You know, like a lot of these comedy movies now, and there are a lot of good ones that are coming out and everything, but it's so focused heavily on just belligerent jokes and too much trying to be over the top and shock value. This movie here, very clever comedy, and just, it hit it. I really, really enjoyed this movie a lot. Next we got here, The Grand Budapest Hotel. First Wes Anderson film I have ever purchased. The only other movie I've seen by him is Rushmore, and that was a long, long time ago. I don't even remember when that movie came out, but I was young when I saw that, so I really didn't get most of it. This movie, I honestly, I don't know if I gotta check out some other stuff by Wes Anderson. It's beautifully written, beautifully shot. It's just, his style, I don't know if it's for me. Maybe I got to give this a second viewing, but if you guys have any other Wes Anderson films to check out that, you know, I should see, maybe let me know, because I hear nothing but great things about him, and it seems like he's doing everything great. It's just not really resonating with me, but there were a lot of enjoyable things in this movie, though, for sure. Really, really great cast in that film. Next one we got, I Spit on Your Grave 3, and this movie, not too bad. I liked it more than the second one. The remake that they did, I think in like 2010, by far the best horror remake out there. It's the only one that I would say surpasses the original, so definitely go check it out. The second one has nothing to do with the first one. This one's more of a sequel to the first one, so a lot of good stuff in here, though. I actually wound up enjoying this one pretty much. Next one I should have seen a long time ago and never did, and that is Drive, and this movie is fantastic. The only reason that I jumped on this movie was, I can't think of the name of the song in there. There's a one song that's kind of like through the credits in the beginning of the film, but my buddy showed me the song, and I was like, dude, that's such a badass song. I was listening to it nonstop, and that alone drove me just to to go get the movie Drive. Something I've been wanting to see, just never jumped on it. That song made me get on this ASAP, and I'm glad I did, because awesome, awesome movie. Next we've got Contagion, and this movie I really enjoyed. I thought this was very well written. I like it because there wasn't kind of like your beginning, climax, ending. It's just the movie kind of playing out the events as if you were just someone in society watching this type of a play go down. So really like how they did this. Very subtle, but you know, on a global scale type of film. Next we have got The Fugitive with Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. Excellent movie. Sure you've all seen that. And then I picked up Joyride, got this, I think, for like $5.99 at Best Buy, one of their little bins there. Had not seen this movie since I think I first saw it. I remember really liking this movie a lot. I pretty much remember everything, going back and revisiting it, but just a fun movie. I'm a huge fan of just kind of like travels on the road, and I used to tour in my band and stuff, so I always loved just driving through the night and everything. So just kind of one of those movies, man. I just love road trip type movies. Next, we've got Matt Damon in The Martian. This is the latest from Ridley Scott. Cannot wait for Alien Covenant coming. But this movie here, just beautiful, stunning, great cinematography. Matt Damon, I'm not a huge Matt Damon fan. Like, there's movies that I see him in that it's like, all right, like I can get behind him in there. But this movie really kind of turned me on to Matt Damon as an actor, and just absolutely love this movie. The comedy in here too was perfect. So just an awesome film. If you've not seen this, definitely check out The Martian. Next one we got here is Spy. And I'm not like this giant Melissa McCarthy fan. I only check out some of the movies that are getting the better reviews on there. But this movie, pretty good. I think The Heat is probably my favorite of hers. I thought her and Sandra Bullock were amazing in that, but this was still a pretty solid comedic effort on there. Jude Law's good in it, Jason Statham. But just a fun kind of spy type movie. And then last but not least here, we have got the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for The Hateful Eight. And this is the latest from Tarantino, obviously. And I'll tell you what, this movie was awesome. The one thing I really loved about this movie is it kind of felt like Tarantino kind of like stepped back and went more towards like the Reservoir Dogs, where it was just straight dialogue, secluded, you know, isolated thing with all these groups of people where different ideas and things like that are going to clash, and it's just awesome movie. Tarantino still has it, and yeah, just cannot wait to see what he's doing next. I heard that he's actually talking about doing some like exorcism type of film. He wants to tap dance into something horror before he's gonna call it quits, and my God, I would love to see a Tarantino horror film, especially in the realm of like possession and all that, because that stuff to me is like the scariest stuff. If you do that right, movies like The Exorcist and Session 9 and those types of movies, those are the ones that really kind of give me that creep factor. So nevertheless though, guys, that is the stack of movies that I have picked up here in the last couple of months or so. I've got a couple others that I'm going to save for the next Blu-ray update, but yeah, that's it, guys. I am definitely going to get back into doing some more videos, and again, appreciate all you guys' support. Everyone that's been reaching out, kind of asking where I've been and when I'm coming back, I appreciate it so much. Everything is fine. I am not dead. Everything is going great in life. Just gets busy and just kind of had to step away for a little bit, but I'll get more into that in another video. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Hope everyone has been doing great over these last couple of months. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about any of these movies, and especially if there's any other Wes Anderson films you think I should check out, because I really kind of want to give Wes Anderson another shot with stuff. But thanks again, guys, and I will catch you all next time.